Now, following the Ashanti region's unplanned power outages, work on the reconstruction of a transmission station at Ejisu-Krapa has resumed. The construction is expected to reduce the burden on the Awomaso to Kumasi substations as power is transmitted from Bui. Jonathan Amwakoba is chief executive of the Ghana Grid Company, and he says the situation will improve before the construction is completed by August, but there will be some irregular supply of power. Prince Apia has more.
Social media in recent days have been flooded with updates on power cuts every evening, especially by residents of Kumasi. Whilst some provide picture images, others give video updates.
So once again the lights are off, and this is Asukwa. The whole of Asukwa off.
On Thursday evening, for instance, around 7:40, I decided to interview some residents on the situation.
We are losing our customers because of the power outages, because anytime the light goes off, all the customers leave. As soon as evening comes, we start to fear because our food items in the fridge could get spoiled. Our food items get spoiled when they are not refrigerated, and this is collapsing our business.
So a few minutes after these interviews, then the obvious happened. It's pitch darkness here in Kumasi. This has become the reality of residents here in the Ashanti region after 8 p.m. almost every day. This is Mama Theresa's shop at Topai. She's forced to make do with this light source as she angrily parks and gets ready to close the shop. It is now 8 p.m., but for the lights out, this is the time her business booms.
I am very unhappy with the recent power fluctuations. At the least chance, the light goes off. Now even the fridge I used to run my small business is spoiled.
For weeks now, residents here in Kumasi have had to endure this situation. Earlier this year, Gridco brought in a transformer from Accra to be installed in Ahumaso to address this challenge. But that has had little impact, hence the resumption of work on the construction of an emergency response plan at Ejisu-Krapa. Engineer Joshua Amwakoba is the CEO of Gridco.
And this line will serve as a bypass to the north so that the power or the load will not pass through the main Kumasi substation, which gets overloaded, and then some of the feeders have to be tripped off. We are also going to install what we call the static VAR compensator to sustain the voltages in Kumasi. The Ameri plant in Takrady will be relocated to Kumasi during this same year. And when we finish this line, the phenomenon of the low voltages would minimize drastically to the extent that there wouldn't be no outages in Kumasi.
Installation of the project is expected to reduce voltage loss that has resulted in power outages in the Ashanti region. Until the project is completed by August, the power problem will persist. Mr. Mwakoba has appealed to residents of Kumasi to be patient for a while.
And in our estimation, this line will be completed end of June, middle of August, thereabouts. But until that, we will still have some, let me put it, skirmishes of power outages in Kumasi. So we want the people in Kumasi to bear with us.
Contractors Keck International say it is the third part of a 330 kV 3-line installation from Kumasi to Bolgatanga. Prince Tapia reporting.
Live on Joy News today with me, Daniel Dazen. Now, some students with disability have still not been placed in our second cycle schools as of yet, whereas some others have been placed in institutions that do not favor their conditions. We explore this issue further after these few messages.